All right, so I thought I was already started, so I just want to say peace and power. Welcome back. I just want to get in here, put this work in. It's time to get Styles by Nina back pumping, and we got to get our content. And so, I'm here. Shout out to everyone who is leveling up in this season. It's Capricorn season, so this is where the planning takes place. And so, what I want to talk about today is women and the inward tiredness that we feel. Only another woman can understand you when you say you're tired. And so, I'm like, who is this lady? Okay. And so, we can talk to our men and try to explain to them, hold on, that we are tired, but yeah, I don't know what's going on. Okay. But they don't get it. We're tired in a different kind of way. And so when I found or ran across this information, Brother Rod be talking about a lot of stuff. And so I just wanted to go in with you all and go over the function of the mitochondria. We are the only species that passes that to the children. And so you don't get this from man. This was updated last year. Mito, mitochondrial rule. If you are looking to improve your energy on a cellular level, you want to power these ATP making cellular batteries with the best supplements to improve mitochondrial function. Indeed, you'll want to do more than just taking supplements, especially if you have fatigue or mitochondrial dysfunction illnesses such as diabetes, ALS, or any neurodegenerative disease, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, or SIRS, or mycotoxin or other biotoxin illness, even cancer. You might be surprised to learn that research is pointing to mitochondrial dysfunction as the cause and part of the treatment for adrenal fatigue. As well, in fact, we treat mitochondrial failure. We treat many issues, including the loss of properly functioning mitochondria, which is a result of aging or eating an inflammatory diet. Let's briefly mention mitochondrial best practices, and then we'll get into supplements. Listen, y'all, we finna dig into it. I want to make sure Brother Rod didn't step in. Sam. Um, listen, this is why I like working with masculine energy. The masculine is going to bring to the table solutions. They are logic, problem solvers. Okay, and so this is the best part of working with other men or being married. I am married. Been married now 9 years. Can't believe it. This should be 9 years. Been knowing my husband for 10 years in April, and so honestly, he's been right about so much. And now I'm at the point in my journey where I can see, right? Cheers to all my water drinkers. When you are have a heaviness of water element in your chart, you tend to drink a lot of water, and you're supposed to because you're full of thoughts and emotions, and you want to flush that stuff out. So let's get into it now. Everyone needs to follow an anti-inflammatory diet plan. We all know that. Now there's scientific proof that involves changing your eating patterns to help mitochondrial function, and there are also several ways to do intermittent fasting, but they all are useful for mitochondrial health. Now, if you follow a nutritional ketosis diet plan that is ideal for mitochondrial health as well, you can do intermittent ketosis and experiment to see what makes you look and feel your best and healthiest. Listen, y'all, this is confirmation coming through on the ones and twos. I've been for years thinking about doing the keto diet. For one, for my specific blood type, meat and vegetables is what I know. That's in my DNA. And so all the starch is, and I don't have a lot of starch. Let's be clear. Not on rice, not big on rice and stuff like that. But I do have it sometimes. And the snacking, excuse me. But I say all that to say, when I see people on keto, they just generally look like they living their best life. And people can say it doesn't work or it's dangerous, but there are people living their best lives from keto. And so we want to get into that. Gotta stay hydrated. So what it's saying is if you do intermittent ketosis, and we just spoke on this a couple of days back, the rolling 72s, you can go over to a healthy alternative, and I'll drop their channel, and they talk about the rolling 72s where every 72 hours you eat one time, and it sends your body into ketosis, and you stay in ketosis, and you're dropping major weight, which is probably how I'll do my next fast. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, exercise is another must for mitochondrial health. All sorts of exercise help you cause, but studies show you can get an extra boost from high intensity interval training, which is HIIT. Y'all, I was doing HIIT last year. Let's keep going. High intensity interval training can simplify your whole notion of what's enough exercise. Is this part of your exercise plan? If not, please review the article and fit it into your life. It's only 3 minutes of actual exercise, 5 days per week. Now, will you look? So this is what HIIT is. We all know HIIT is high intensity. You're going to do 30 minutes, and as soon as you start, I was doing a HIIT walking video. As soon as you start, you're busting into sweat. That's how I know it's good for you. And I'm gonna have to get back on it because since it's been cold outside, I can be working out in my workout room and getting it in. Lastly, here's a shout out to the cold blast. If you grew up in the Northeast, as I did, you remember winters where you went ice skating on frozen ponds and felt incredibly invigorated. Who knew building snowman was so healthy? It seems that blast of cold may be they weather, air conditioner, or water ramp up mitochondria to produce more ATP instantly. The easiest way to get your cold blast is to turn your shower to the cold end. All you need is 30 seconds, y'all. Slowly rotating in your shower to feel more energized. Find more tricks in the mitochondrial article mentioned above. Now reveal the best supplements to improve your mitochondrial function. Let's get into it. Into it. Yeah, I'm so excited. We have been taking cold showers over at the Currency Code. Wise Royalty is our instructor. And so we've been using cold showers to transform and get rid of those negative character traits. And so, y'all, everything is relative, right? Let me go back to the page so I can scroll down. So we're going to get into the best supplements. Now, gotta go back over here. Okay. Okay. I hate having indigestion, so I'm gonna have to take a minute to go put me on some ginger tea. But we're gonna get into some of this right now. The best supplements to improve mitochondrial function. Now, I see people perk right up within 48 hours of proper supplementation over and over again. If someone has a chronic and fatiguing illness or just a suffering from an age related mitochondrial failure, supplementation just plain works. Okay. My 92-year-old dad was really popping out due to multiple hospitalizations, including hospital, food, surgical intervention, lack of exercise, and too much medication. At his age, at his ALF, they are aware that the medical orders from Dr. Kim are unusual. I sure didn't disappoint when I put my dad on what amounted to be a life-saving mitochondrial supplement regimen. Here's my compilation, okay, of the specific supplements in the literature with rock solid data behind them. We love data. We love data. We want the information. Let's start. Alpha Lipioic acid. ALA is a potent fat and water soluble antioxidant. It also happens to be a metal chelator, helping remove copper, iron, and other heavy metals. It is also quite anti inflammatory. Clinically, a lipioic acid has been successfully used as a supplement to help treat complications associated with diabetes, such as neuropathies, inflammation, and vascular complications. It also improves cognitive mitochondrial function, furthering the evidence linking oxidative damage to mitochondria and cognition. The use of a lipioic acid for chronic fatigue syndrome itself has not yet been studied in controlled clinical trials. However, it is widely used in fatigue regimens in doses of 200 to 600 milligrams as a way to support mitochondrial function and reduce oxidative stress. Okay, so I've had some of this, and okay, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna go over all of them. And this video will be saved over to Katie's Alchemy also. Like I said before we get into it, I want to step away and put me on some ginger tea. Okay, I need it. So I'm not gonna sit here and suffer in silence. Give me one moment. All right, y'all, I'm back. Thank you for your patience, but I had to get me some tea on, okay? Now, as acetylene L-carnitine. ALC is a natural occurring fatty acid transport amino acid, one of the all-time best brain supplements. L-carnitine supplementation has been successfully used in many mitochondrial dysfunction disorder. These disorders also happen to be characterized by low concentrations of L-carnitine, such as diabetes, heart disease, kidney disease, and overwhelming infection, sepsis. An important anti-aging use of L-carnitine has been to increase the rate of mitochondrial oxidative phosphorylation, okay, translation ATP production that declines as a result of aging. A comprehensive study where old rats were fed acetyl L-carnitine resulted in the reversal of age-related decreases in L-carnitine levels and increase in fatty acid metabolism. ALC also reversed the age-related decline in intracellular glutathione levels and improved the efficiency of muscle mitochondria. Again, we're talking about mitochondria. The we only get this from females, right? Passed down. COQ10. This is a supplement I've tried. I tried it for, brain supplementation. COQ10 is a crucial component of the mitochondrial oxidative phosphorylation system. Approximately 12 studies show that its supplementation in individuals with reduced levels results in increased energy production and reduced fatigue. The most dramatic results are in those with degenerative diseases. Let me explain. In studies using Alzheimer's disease models, COQ10 administration significantly delayed brain atrophy and typical B amyloid plaquing. In a placebo-controlled randomized 4-month clinical study on 98 Alzheimer's participants who took an oral mixture of COQ10, vitamins E, C, and a lipoic acid, the group receiving supplementation showed significant reductions in oxidative stress markers. Individuals with, hold on, y'all, find the page, y'all. Okay. Individuals with Parkinson's disease generally show increased oxidized, therefore damaged COQ10 levels and significant increases in markers of oxidative stress and damage in the brain, which is partially reversible with COQ10. Y'all, did you hear that about Alzheimer's? Okay. This heart healthy antioxidant is a must for aging mitochondria and indeed all mitochondrial failure. Perhaps your doctor hasn't informed you that statins severely deplete the body of COQ10. Add it to your routine if you're on a statin drug. This is the one Brother Rod told us about. Um, PQQ. Studies show PQQ decreases oxidative stress and inflammation, which by definition protect mitochondria. It is also excitingly so, increases mitochondrial biogenesis, which is the formation of new young acting mitochondria. It is neuroprotective. In this blog, you might have read about GABA versus glutamate, or inhibitory relaxing versus excitatory to stimulating neurotransmitter activity. We want more GABA than glutamate, plain and simple. Too much glutamate damages brain cells. PQQ protects neurons by preventing the long-term overactivation of the NMDA glutamate receptors, which results in toxic ex- excitotoxicity. This overstimulation of brain cells is associated with many neurodegenerative neurodegenerative diseases as well as seizure disorders and ultimately death to neurons. Remember that you have the largest concentration on the mitochondria in your brain, heart, and skeletal muscle, with the brain winning by a hair. With that in mind, remember when we protect the brain, we're protecting brain mitochondria. PQQ protects the brain against neurotoxicity induced by mercury and other potent toxins. It is also helps. It also helps to prevent the accumulation of amyloid, tau, and beta proteins associated with Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. Wow. So anecdotally, I have gone into my kitchen and given countless tired people some CoQ10, alpha lipioic acid, acetyl L-carnitine, and PQQ, and told them to text me in 2 hours. To a person, everyone noticed a big energy surge with, of course, no stimulant effect. And that's the thing, you don't want to stimulate. And so y'all know I'm gonna be racking up on these for me and my household. People glorify coffee. It's coffee overstimulates, especially in the quantities that Americans drink. NAD, oral NADH supplementation can successfully reduce symptoms in patients with chronic fatigue. One unique study on patients with chronic fatigue syndrome treated participants with stabilized oral NADH or placebo for 4 weeks. 8 to 26 study participants, 30.7%, responded positively with increased well being and energy levels to the microencapsulated NADH compared with 2 of 26, 8% in a placebo arm. This supplement also shows promise for neurodegenerative disorders such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. The increase in levels correlates with the increase in telomere length, which is a marker for aging. Finally, NAD will stimulate the SIRT1 pathway, made famous by Adele and her CERT food diet plan. Weight loss bonanza. When you stimulate the SIRT1 pathway, you lower leptin levels, improve metabolic syndrome, and more. There's now a 2021 update. So much evidence supporting NAD. I have all participants. I have all patients on NMN supplements for multiple reasons. Excuse me. So I'm just gonna scroll back up as you just getting in here. I'm writing this down. Halipic. If you have ever had anyone in your family with Alzheimer's, we know it's serious. Okay, so phospholipids. Mixtures of phospholipid, pre or probiotic, and antioxidant preparations have shown clinical promise. Equivalent mixture is obtainable using antioxidant powders such as probiotics and phosphatidylserine supplementation. The bulk of the studies use patients who have fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome. D-ribose. D-ribose has positive effects for those who are genetically D-ribose deficient. It's a popular bodybuilding supplement to help with muscular fatigue. Studies have looked at gen, neurodegenerative diseases such as early ALS and MS with promising results. Due to these studies, I'm going to tell you a little about Charlie. Charlie is a beloved standard poodle belonging to a favorite patient of mine. The patient contacted me distraught that his dog had received the diagnosis of degenerative myelopathy or doggy ALS, as I quickly found upon doing some research. Let me write it down before I scroll. After seeing what appears to be working for humans, I calculated doses of the supplements based on Charlie's 48-pound weight. I recommended a ketogenic diet, which remarkably is not hard to do in dogs. I recommended that the AWS greens powder as an antioxidant and detox to be mixed in Charlie's food as and as always added a DHA supplement for multiple reasons. Then I added ALA, ALC, COQ10, PQQ, and NAD as well as some D-ribose powder. The patient said that 48 hours after Charlie started his regimen, he was noticeably stronger, walking and even playing with his doggy friends. I was quite frankly amazed, and so was the patient's vet. These are some extra supplements with promise: sirtuin boosting resveratrol and ECGC extract from green tea are great brain boosting supplements. And the mechanisms of action just might be mitochondria. The mechanism of action just might be mitochondria. All of the B vitamins are used for the most part of the body's critical processes. So it's only a matter of time before the B's are part of all mitochondrial health regimens. Magnesium threonate, the one that passes the blood-brain barriers, is in the same category as B's. Branch chains, aminos, vitamin D's, and creatine are all pro-mitochondrial health supplements as well. All these supplements are getting less airtime since they're normally part of everyone's total health and brain health regimen. 118 update. Berberine studies show great promise for mitochondrial boosting. Okay, and so I'm gonna see. Um, okay, okay. I'm just looking at this. This is stating this is a root. So we're gonna write this down. And then all right. So what I've done here, I don't know this store. I can't flex. But yeah. I'm gonna get out of here and say if you such and such hit this link. I hit the link, it take me to a vitamin site. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But for me, I'm gonna research a little further. But what we're on today is mitochondria. And so I'm gonna go back over here. Mitochondrial function. Because a lot of women are saying that they are tired. Brother Broad brought this to light. And so he's showing you what this looks like inside of a cell. I wish we can just turn, but we can't. But here is showing you what that looks like. You all can get this from the mother. And so you supplementing. Let's see. Am I sharing? And I'm gonna get off here after I share this. I just want you to see exactly what it looks like. All right. Make sure I'm sharing. Of course I'm not. All right. So let's take a look. This is the structure of mitochondria. Four main compartments, the intermembrane space, composition similar to cytosol. Outer membrane, permeable to certain ions and small molecules. Inner membrane, respiratory chain proteins are present, folded into multiple cristae, allowing a large surface area. So y'all, this is important. If you are one of them people that always be like, "Oh, I'm tired," you may need to supplement something that will help you to form new mitochondrial cells. I know so many females that are tired. It also stated that it's good for numerous things: weight loss, Alzheimer's. The main function of mitochondria is to perform cellular respiration, from breakdown of sugars, fats, and other fuels in the presence of oxygen, break down larger molecules into smaller to generate energy in the presence of O2. Oh, so your cells are being smothered, honey. Child, when I tell y'all it's so much we don't know, we just gotta keep at it. This is called the matrix. Look at this. Is this it? You only can get this from your mom, and it's called the matrix. Yeah, I better get with it. We talk a lot about a lot, but we don't be knowing what we talking about. This is the matrix. That's where the DNA is at. And we know that this area is under full attack. They are going for your DNA. Cellular respiration, cellular energy production, calcium homeostasis promotes cell growth and multiplication, responsible for cell death, generate oxidative radicals, support nervous system. We're talking about the vagus nerve, heat production, organs of metabolism, synthesized biomolecules. Now let's go back because he went up. He said weight loss bonanza. We got to make sure we order that one. The cert food diet. I miss being in a rabbit hole with y'all. And that's NAD. I'm gonna click this link because we don't know what this is. We're gonna get all the way into it. What is the history of the cert food diet plan? Um, Air, information. Seven enzymatic proteins, which are mammalian enzymes, getting a lot of research attention. Coming on, cert protein is one. This is what Adele used to lose all that weight. So the SIRT1 enzymes turn off the specific bad genes. There's aging, inflammation. So we're looking at what the diet is consists of: apples, blueberries, capers, citrus fruits, dark chocolate. That is at least 85% cocoa. Green tea, kale, parsley, red wine, and turmeric. Sure. Me and diets, we don't get along. But some more cert food diet things you can eat: buckwheat, celery, chili peppers, coffee, extra virgin olive oil, lovage. What in the heck is that? Okay, it's a herb. Medjool dates, parsley, red chicory, red onion. I love red onions. Soy. What? Hold on. Right, to be honest. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be on no kind of diet. What I'm practicing now is portion size. That way I don't feel deprived. And so that's what I've been going heavy on. Cooking healthier and trying not to overeat. Portion is everything. And if you want to eat twice, then that's acceptable because you're eating smaller portions versus having loads and loads of food being shoved in your mouth. But I digress. So I just want to get on here and see what exactly it was that they were talking about. But the main focus in this video is your mitochondria and how to improve the function. And so we read this article, trying to see. I don't want to skip over nothing. Sorry, that. Let's boost. Um, this allows for your cells to breathe. Okay, and what it's saying is like when they're not breathing right, diseases set in. They're saying muscle diseases also is in relation to the mitochondria. Listen, listen. Yeah, let me get out of here. All right, so I'm gonna find me a worthy source. We just went to a page that had these 30-day supply. Mm, the more you buy, the cheaper. You want to see what's all in these. Okay. Sodium. And what he was saying was you want something that is minimum of a process. And so I'm gonna go back to that page. Um, just to see. Just to bookmark the brand or something. I'm like, something is missing. Let's go back on this one. Okay, so I guess that's all I got for y'all. Excuse me. I can't even find the page I was on. Excuse me. What is PQQ? What does it do? Compound naturally found in the soil and certain foods is believed to help and aid in the formation of new mitochondrial cells It is produced naturally in your body from amino acids found in your tissues and bodily fluids. PQQ can bring some serious benefits when it comes to your energy, as the mitochondria acts as the battery, and it's the battery of the cell. Okay, your body is made up of millions of cells. This is very important, and it's responsible for generating power. In fact, you can often find PQQ and CoQ10 combined in supplements that are aimed at amping up energy levels and extending the lifespan. Okay, so guess what? This is just the article showing you the benefits. Oh, I can't believe it. Thank you. Shout out to the brother for bringing me to this information. Y'all know what? I gotta go. I can't be on here all night with y'all. I gotta give me some rest. I'm gonna order me some mitochondrial supplements because I be tired. I be so tired, and it's now or never. Poop or get out the pot. And so I don't have time to be tired. So all the moms out there, please look into this. Please help your body to produce some more of that mitochondria, because the older you get, it depletes, and then your cells are literally smothering themselves. And so I'm gonna get on it. I've ordered CoQ10 before. I didn't pay attention to whether it had the PQQ in it, but now I know what to look for. I wrote down all of the herbs that one page gave us, but I'm definitely going to focus on the NAD, for weight loss and the PQQ, and still working out with it. And so I'm gonna get it popping. I'll let you all know when I get it in and how it makes me feel. And I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Peace and power. I'm out of here, y'all.